There. Hi. Holy crap. Yeah. I'm going down my really windy, twisty road all the way down the hill. That is freaking amazing. So that I can run into town today and get some stuff done. So, there was a huge snowstorm here over this past weekend. I was actually really fortunate. I got to the airport before they closed the airport. They closed the entire airport. And, sorry, sometimes my ears pop when I go down the hill. They closed the entire airport. And I know why, because it was horrible freaking weather. And so what happened is I finally get home like 2 hours after I, touched down at the airport because the weather is so bad. It's hard to drive, like everything takes forever. So then I've spent the whole weekend up the mountain at my house because it's just been bad weather. So, I go down, I think yesterday, to just drive into somewhere, and it's nice weather during the day, so everything's kind of melting. And sure enough, like vertically off the cliff is a Ford F-350. Like it smashed face first to the bottom of the cliff. So what happened is somebody took that winding road when it was icy and they couldn't stop, and so instead of turning when they were supposed to turn, they went straight right off the cliff, and then boom, went face first into a bunch of rocks with their truck. I mean, all the airbags had exploded and everything. Like, it was a sight to see. So, of course, when I looked to see if there was somebody in it, and there wasn't, so who knows when it happened. But, yeah, it was pretty crazy. Like, there wasn't actually a ton of damage to the vehicle, so obviously they weren't going at a high rate of speed. But it would have been scary as crap, that's for sure. So, anyway, that's what happened. So today, it's either been warm enough that everything's melting, because there really isn't hardly any snow on the ground, so it's been warm enough that stuff is melting. And the roads are perfectly clear now because it's not only melted, but like dried off, so there's very few parts of the road that are just wet from the snow, and that part will still get icy tonight because it still gets in like the teens at night because it's pretty cold. But right now it's perfectly good weather. So the other bad thing that happened, so that truck was not mine, but the same day that I come home from the airport, like driving this car, it runs into a freaking, at the bottom of the hill. I went down the backside, so there's two ways up the mountain, the backside and the front side. The front side's the really twisty part. I was not insane enough to try that. So I go down the backside of the mountain, and there's still some turns and stuff, and at the bottom of the hill, right before you make your last turn to kind of go into the tiny little town where I live, there's a house, and of course there's a turn, and the car would not turn, it wouldn't grip the road, and it was only going like 5 miles an hour, so it just ran until it ran out of room, and I would have gone off the cliff. This car would have gone off the cliff, except that homeowner said that they've had this happen before, and they put rocks on the edge of the cliff, big ones, big rocks, to kind of keep people from, well, one, running into their house, and two, falling off the cliff. And then they had like a wire fence on the edge of their driveway too. So this car hit the rock and the wire fence and did not go off the cliff and did not hit their house. So thankfully that's what happened. So right now I'm on my way into town, and I got a couple errands to run, and then I'm going to take this to the auto body shop, and like an adjuster is there. It's one of those all-in-one shops, so I have Geico, and so they'll take the car in, they'll do all the adjuster stuff, they'll look at the car and take pictures and everything, and then I have to pay my deductible to the shop when it's finished to my satisfaction, and it's $1,000. Oh, okay, it's $1,000. So that sucks. But they'll fix my car. And this is a new car. I got it in July, and I think it's a 2015, so I think it's a year-old model. But it's a new car. It's only got 20,000 miles on it. So they're gonna fix it, and it's gonna look brand new, and it's gonna be fine. And nobody got hurt, so it's no big deal. Then I'm gonna get picked up and then gonna come back to the house. But before that, so I've got a couple it's the first house that I bought in town, and then I decided I wanted to kind of move out of town and onto a nice mountain and stuff, and so I rented out the house that I bought, and I've got a general contractor today going there to put repairs on the rental house. So I think there's got to be new carpet and new something in the ceiling has to be fixed, and some baseboards are all scraped up from dogs, and I hate that. Like, to me, okay, I get it, it's a rental house, right? So people use the cheapest way to fix a rental house because they don't have to live in it. Renters do. And I think that's a terrible thing. Like, if I'm a renter, I want the homeowner to be proud of their rental house and keep it nice. I mean, you're going to get a better renter if you have a nice house. And they're going to take care of it if they know that you take care of it. I hope. Maybe I'm naive. I might be naive. So anyway, I'm meeting the general contractor there. I think he's going to replace the carpets and fix the baseboards and fix the ceiling and whatever else we need to do, we're going to fix it. And we have a new renter that's going to start in February 1st. So we're going to get it all fixed up before we go. And I have to do all this today because tomorrow morning I leave at 5 a.m. Well, at like 4 a.m. to get to the airport to go back to LA. So I'll be in LA all week, and I'm actually really excited about this trip to LA because the XBiz Awards are there. I'm nominated for 2 really big awards. Like, I think they're big awards. It's Supporting Actress of the Year, Best Supporting Actress, and I'm up for that nomination, and I'm also up for Starlet of the Year. So, like, those are big deals. Like, it's not Best Boobs, which is still an awesome award to get, so I'm not going to knock any awards, but, like, it's not... There are certain awards that, like, whoa, Starlet of the Year? That means out of all the new girls in the industry, you're the one they wanted. And that's a big deal. And out of, like, Best Supporting Actress is just like Best Actress. I mean, Best Actress is obviously the pinnacle. But Best Supporting Actress is like, you were the #2 girl in that movie, and you rocked it. So, I'm excited. So this vlog is all about my crazy days before I leave town. Every single time I leave town, this is what happens. I mean, it's inevitable, right? Before you leave town, you got to get everything done. So you're talking like everything's got to get done before town. You have to pack. You have to do all the laundry. You got to get groceries so that people can eat when I'm gone. I got to take care of dogs. I got to figure out schedules. Like, do people need rides? Do we need to have anything happen while I'm gone? I have to double check my flights. I have to pack. Have I mentioned that yet? And packing is hard because, like, this week it's a little different. I have to pack for porn shoots. I have to pack for the XBiz Awards show. So I've got, like, special awards dresses, special award shoes, special award jewelry. I've got all of my makeup, all of my hair products. I've got, like, stuff that I need for webcamming when I'm gone. I've got clothes that I actually wear when I'm out traveling. I've got all of the electronics to, like, make sure the GoPro works, all the chargers and stuff like that. I have all the iPad and iPad cables and just my computer and chargers, and it's just a lot of stuff. And now I have it down to a pretty good science that it doesn't take me super long, but it used to take me like 3 hours to pack every time I travel. And I mean, it's like part of the day gone right there. And then I always try to make sure I send everything out before I leave. So if people purchased any panties, if they purchased Snapchat, if they bought a t-shirt, if they bought a calendar, anything like that, then I make sure that all that goes out before I leave town. I make sure that I have plenty of other stuff because I have an assistant, so if somebody purchases a signed print while I'm gone, I sign a few of them ahead of time so that she can put those in the mail. It's just a lot that I do to get ready to go. Hold on, I'm actually really hot right now, so I'm turning down the heater. Okay. It's just a lot. And so today, this morning, normally I'm on webcam, and I love to live cam. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's kind of like I love vlogging. I love talking to you guys. It's fun. I can't wait to see the comments. I love to hear the your take on things. So I really, really love it. It's like one of my favorite things to do. So I love to cam, and I usually cam in the morning and at night, and today I did 3 custom videos instead. So I do custom videos when people want something unusual, or they want something directed right at them, or sometimes guys just want to splurge and they're like, it's my birthday coming up and I want you to make me one just for me, and this is what I want in it. So I love doing them. I made 3 of them this morning. So I have all of those ready to upload and send to people. And then my assistant, so I've had such bad weather that we haven't gotten the mail in like, I think Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we did not get mail. So she got the mail this morning and has a whole big basket of stuff that I got in packages. Hold on a second, gotta make sure I get it. Okay, a whole bunch of stuff in packages. So I need to do an Amazon unboxing too. So I'm gonna do that before I leave town. I hope there's some panties in there. Oh, I need panties. I want panties, I need panties. It's just, yeah, I go through a lot of panties. I do. So I'm gonna do an Amazon unboxing. It's one of my favorite things to do for you guys, because if you've bought something from me from my Amazon wish list, or if you've sent me something, because sometimes people send me Christmas cards in the mail. That was super nice. I got a Christmas card in the mail a few days ago when I opened it up. Or they'll send me, sometimes somebody will send a package with 4 or 5 pictures. They want me to sign it, and then they send me like a self-addressed stamped envelope for me to send them back, and I'll sign those and I'll send them. And sometimes people just send me stuff that's not like on Amazon, but it's something that they wanted. Like every once in a while, like I got this shirt, it says Red Tube on it. So the people that own Red Tube sent it to me, hoping that I would wear it on a day like today, mention their name, and then somebody's gonna end up Googling them, and et cetera, et cetera. So I have a bunch of that kind of stuff that people send. And it's just a lot of fun. So I enjoy opening each one. Then you get to see the expression on my face when I see what it is. And honestly, the stuff on my wish list is really stuff that I need mostly. Like I'm not a stuff person, and I never have been. So it's really hard for me to add stuff to a wish list, but people want to say thank you, I guess, or say I really like you, or this is my way to show how much I appreciate what you do in the industry, you know, anything like that. And so I have that stuff available because that's what you guys can, that's how, one way to say thanks, I guess. Anyway, so I have that. So I got to do that video, and then I'll do some live camming this afternoon and evening. So it's ended up going to be a really busy day, which it always is the day before I leave. And then this coming up weekend, it's supposed to be horrible weather again. And I'm flying home on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. and it's supposed to be freezing rain the night before and snow the night before. So if I find out that the weather's really bad, like on Friday when I'm still in LA, I'm pretty sure I'm going to call up the airline and be like, just book me on Sunday or Monday the following week, because there's no way. I don't want to get stuck in Dallas and then have to stay overnight there when I'm so close to home. I'd rather just stay in LA and do another day of shoots, you know, and work and get all that stuff done, and then at least then I'm being productive instead of stuck somewhere. So that's the plan in case it's bad weather. All right, I gotta get over, buddy. All right, I'm almost to the rental house place, so I got to pick up a set of keys so that I can meet the general contractor guy, and then I'm headed over to my house. So I shall talk to you guys later, and I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. It just shows that my real life is freaking crazy sometimes, but I still love it.